have got to remember the key.
This is for you.
You are the prize.
My number one.
You're the ticket.
Don't ever try to fit in when God has clearly created you to stand out. Always be a lady. And understand, you are the prize.
Not settling for less than what I know I deserve. Just remember that you are the prize.
Yeah. When you have success, people start to look at you about your money.
You know, when I come out with my parents, I just bring my wallet for decoration. I never actually plan to use it.
Just remember that you're the prize always.
Say that one more time.
Just remember that you are the prize.
Yes.
That's like his golden slogan for me.
Yeah. And what does that mean for you in relationships when you're like, I'm the prize? What does that mean?
The apple didn't fall far from the tree. Marjorie Harvey, Lori Harvey, and Steve Harvey telling Marjorie Harvey, you are the prize. She's the prize, of course, and we've seen her selling. She's selling. She's been moving from one man to another, just like her mother. Her mother moved from her drug dealer husband who went to prison to her drug dealer's cousin, and she had a baby with him because of the money. And later on, she moved, she tracked Steve Harvey down, and she got Steve Harvey through his bodyguard, whom she had a relationship with. So she too has a history of jumping from one man to another. And now we see the same pattern repeating with her own daughter, her only daughter. And we can all see that she is doing, like, giving her good advice to follow her footsteps. And she's doing that. She was in a very serious relationship and engagement. Everyone was so happy because they were such a gorgeous couple. She and Michael B. Jordan. And Steve Harvey was going on podcasts talking about how Michael B. Jordan is a good man for her. And he's so proud that she made that kind of choice, you know. And all of a sudden, the engagement crashed. Why? Because Marjorie Harvey is pulling the strings. She's telling her daughter that, no, that's not the kind of man I want for you. I want you to get the bag. You should be after the bag, not after the men, but the bag. So the slogan that you are the prize means that you as a woman needs to chase the bag and not the man. And we've seen Steve Harvey mentioning this, saying it in almost all his shows, that telling women, advising women that they are the prize. Girl, you are not the prize. Don't follow what Steve Harvey is telling you. You're not the prize. If you try to be the prize, you will definitely end up like Marjorie Harvey and Lori Harvey. And you will pass it on to your daughters, just like genetics and DNA is being passed on. Trust me, you have this repeated pattern of a vicious circle, and it will never end. Train your daughters to be responsible, to stick with one man, and to be family oriented. Because if you train your daughters to be family oriented, if, for instance, Lori Harvey was trained to be family oriented, Lori Harvey would have been settled in Michael B. Jordan's home, and they would have had a lovely and beautiful family because they were so beautiful. They were an absolutely beautiful couple, trust me. But I was shocked that it crashed in just like a very short time. Why? Because when you turn around, you look at Lori Harvey, where she comes from a broken home. A broken home. Her stepdad, Steve Harvey, who is supposed to put the broken pieces together, is the one shattering the glass. She is telling her that you are the prize, girl. Go for the bag. And we can see when Steve Harvey followed her to a boat trip with who? With P. Diddy. And she's got a scandal about meeting P. Diddy's son, having an affair with him, and then she saw that, okay, his son doesn't have the bag, but the dad got the bigger bag. So I'm heading for the big bag. She dumped the son and went on to the dad. And her parents were there. Come on. Who does that? Who does that? Steve Harvey. And you all, when I put up a video here talking about Steve Harvey, how he belongs to the street, you come here to tell me to shut it up. No, girl, I'm not going to sit quiet. If you can't call him out, I'm here to call him out. Steve Harvey belongs to the street, because that's the kind of advice you give to the women in the streets. He is the pimp. He is pimping his stepdaughter, Lori Harvey. And we all know that Steve Harvey has been accused time without number that he pampers, he places so much attention to his stepdaughter more than his twin daughters, more than his biological daughters. Of course, so many conspiracies have come up and people say that his biological daughters don't have the looks, you know, and when they compare the daughters to Lori Harvey is almost a 10, and Steve Harvey is using her to get the bag from the big guns of Hollywood and anywhere else. So why would he try to tell his daughter that she is the prize? The only reason is that he is the pimp and she is one of her girls. And he is telling her and warning her that, girl, you need to go for the bag because you are the prize. My ladies, don't take this advice. Trust me, you're not the prize. Why would you put a tag on yourself? Work on yourself. Get your degrees. Get a good job. Earn your own money, because there is pride in being financially sufficient as a woman. There is pride in spending your own money, girl. Trust me. There is so much pride and dignity in having your own paycheck, in waking up every morning and going to your own job or creating your own job, being an entrepreneur, a CEO or whatever, but earning your own money. Trust me. The joy that comes with it, the dignity, the respect that comes with it. Even your husband will be proud that you are conscious of the fact that you need to have your own earnings. You can be married to a provider, a protector, someone who provides for you. He can go above and beyond to give you everything, anything that you want in the world, but he will be proud that you are doing something for yourself. Women, ladies, young girls, my cuties, my darlings, my dears, don't go after the bag. Go after your own bag. Set your goals, meet your dreams, and achieve success, because success feels so good. You won't believe it until you feel it. Until next time, see you all. Love you all, my lovely ladies. And do not forget to work on being financially sufficient and financially independent.